Hi everyone, my name is Oluwase Fumi and welcome back to my talk show. Today I'm going to be talking about this video is dedicated to everyone that wants to make a decision to leave or to leave. So today I'm going to be teaching you step by step on what to do and why you should leave. I want to help you make that decision, and I'm doing this based on experience. Oh yes, experience. I know so many people have so many questions to ask me, and if you want to, yes, you're open to send me messages, but I am doing this because I love you and I would rather want to see you alive than see you dead. So therefore, if you're in any relationship that is not working, if you're in any relationship with an addicted spouse, if you're in a relationship, when I mean any relationship, I mean it might be a short-term relationship or a long-term or a marriage, any kind of relationship that is abusive, emotionally, physical. If your spouse is addicted to drugs, if your spouse wants to put you in a cage, that is, he doesn't want you to socially integrate, he doesn't want you to make friends, doesn't want to talk to your family members, believe me, it's better for you to leave. We get into a relationship because we want to be happy, because we're in love, and we want to enjoy the roller coaster forever. Before you leave, anyway, I am not going to preach leave, leave, leave like every other person. The first thing for you to do is seek counsel. You can't be right in all parts. You can make a decision and think you're right. Sometimes you might not be right. You might think that person is emotionally abusive and maybe the person isn't. Maybe you're the emotionally abusive person here. So most times just seek counsel, go back for counseling. When I mean seek counsel, I'm not talking about seeing your pastors. Yes, you can see your religious counselors, but I wouldn't bag on that because most times these people don't give the right advice. Believe me, I'm not coming against anyone's pastor or whatever your religious counsel is, but believe me, sometimes they don't give the right advice. They want you to stay back because of their religion, and at the end of the day it's not going to be profitable to you. So you seek counsel. At the same time you seek a legal counsel. You have to be sure that what you're doing is right. You don't just leave because you want to leave. You have to do it in the right way and the right man. When you are in a marriage that is emotionally or physically abusive, then the right thing for you to do is leave. Because believe me, everyone around you needs you alive. What are you doing with that man that beats you all of the time? I know he comes back to beg and he's sorry and is doing all of that, but believe me, you really need to leave. And if you're watching me, you're not in an abusive relationship, you're having everything perfect for you in your relationship, but you have a friend, you have a neighbor, or anyone that is emotionally and physically abused, please help me talk to the person, call the person aside and talk to the person. Sometimes you're in an abusive relationship and you just stay put because you think you can move on. Emotionally abusive partners have put you in a box. They want you to believe if you're not with them, your life cannot continue. It's a big lie. Like, I know it's not easy to be slapped, to be beaten. I know because I've experienced it. It's not something funny. And then the person comes back to beg you and maybe give you some gifts and all of that. It doesn't work out that way. You don't want to die. The next beating might result into a head injury or something that might just kill you. But the fact that you're not dead today is an opportunity for you to leave. Think about everyone around you. Think about your family, your children. That's if you have one. Think about everyone important in your life. Let me tell you something. Everyone that will be disappointed is lucky to have you alive. So it's better for you to disappoint them but make yourself happy than actually dying. Nobody else would understand what you're going through except you. So every other person might tell you to continue and try to be perseverance. Yes, perseverance works. That's when you're alive. So therefore, yeah, wait, I'm not telling you not to, like, if you can stay if you want to stay, but like Sharon, yeah, like he just wants to start teaching you. The right thing to do is leave. And if he is emotionally abusive, he insults you all of the time, he speaks down on you, he just wants you to feel little of yourself, he just talks down on you, he says negative things to you, that is not the aim of being in a relationship. You need to be uplifted. Yes, you might try as much as possible to think in your head that those things are not going to affect you, but whatever you listen to every day, whatever thing is said to you every day has a long way to go in making you. So if you want to be happy, if you actually want this person to respect you a whole lot, and if you want to be sure that you're not all of those bad names you're being called, then the right way to do it is to leave. If you're thinking of taking a walk, the first thing for you to do is seek legal counsel and get a lawyer, of course, or talk to a lawyer friend so that you can do things the right way. Second thing to do, well, based on experience, is to get security backup, report them to the police, visit the nearest police station near you and write a police report. If you can report 1 or 2 abuses melted down on you. It might be emotional or physical. If you have any bruises, take pictures of them, send them to an email, create an email and send those pictures to an email, because your phone might get hacked, might get hijacked from you and all of those things. I know how physically abusive people can be, so I know what I'm talking about. Open an email and send all of the pictures of your bruises and little eye bags and all of that. Send them to those emails so that at least when it gets to you, never can tell, it might get into a legal battle with you, you can have evidence. And the third thing to do is talk to someone you really trust. You need someone to talk to and let them know what you're going through. You have to put down all of those things in your mind so you don't get into depression. And then after then, you really need a financial backing. That you either get a job or you have someone backing you up financially, because believe me, living a relationship, especially when you're already staying up with the person, or a marriage, is not going to be an easy thing, especially when you have kids and people to depend on you. You need a financial backing, you need someone to talk to, you need a legal counsel, you need security backup. Don't forget all of those things. Then the next thing to do is to get an apartment or someone to put up with. You're not going to leave and think, I just want to take 2 or 3 clothes. I've heard stories of people saying they picked up 4 or 5 clothes and left the house and they didn't even know where they were going. Who does that? You need to plan yourself. You need to get an apartment, or you need to talk to your friend and putting up with you for a period of time and all of those stuff. So you need to know where you're going actually. After you've planned well, you get your things together, you have gotten your financial backup and your legal backup, then the next thing for you to do is leave. And after you've left, you will have 101 million things to regret, of course. The abusive partner is actually a caring partner, because I've been there and know sometimes they are extremely caring. They are just trying to overcompensate for the bad things they have done. It doesn't mean that person is caring or the person thinks about you. I know you might be in love with that person, but believe me, love is not enough. So many times love is not enough. So you might want to regret that you left one way or the other, because you would miss loving that person. But loving is not enough. You really need to be safe for yourself, for your kids, for your family, and every loved one around you. I wish you good luck in whatever you decide to do. But in anything you're doing, I want you to know that it's of more advantage to leave than to stay there and die. So to live is to live, and to stay might be to die. And you might be lucky today, you might not be lucky tomorrow, and God forbid I have an unlucky friend or anyone unlucky viewing me right here. This message is not to only the women. If you are a man and you're in an abusive marriage, I have seen women abusing their husbands. If you are in a marriage and you're a man and you're being abused, then the best thing for you to do is leave. Kindly use all of these steps. And if you're a woman, you are more at risk, because a man is in every way stronger than a woman. Or the only thing they don't know is that women are way stronger. We have more power and we have more intellect. So my sister, you can rise up and take a walk. And in case you need emotional backup, you can always talk to me. I am readily available. Kindly click on the subscribe button down here, and then of course hit the bell for you to get notifications of my video. My name is Oluwaseyi Funmi, and see you next time.